Hey guys, it's your girl XO Cham here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I put together the new KKW times Makeup by Mario inspired look. It's full of blues, full of spring vibes, and I just can't wait for you guys to see how I achieved this look. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching and just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys soon. Okay guys, we're going to get started with misting some Urban Decay Quick Fix on our face, and then I'm going to use some Tarte in the Sea Radiance Drops. The brushes that I'm using are these new shiny brushes, and I really like the packaging. And so I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm just going to massage that in my face to make sure that I am minimalizing my pores and getting a good foundation for my favorite Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation, and this is in the shade 340. I'm going to use the steepling brush out of the Shani palette, out of the Shani brush set, and just going to distribute that all over my face, making sure that I get a really medium to full coverage application out of this foundation. And I love this foundation because it's really buildable. Just keep blending that into all of your face. I'm going to do a little color correcting because I've been having a little darkness under my eyes. So I'm going to use the LA Girls Red Corrector. And then we'll use my favorite NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 1. This is going to give us that Kim K inspired highlight. And I decided to try to highlight like Kim today. So I'm going to do it on top of my Cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, and of course my forehead. I'm even going to give me a little bit of more definition on the bottom of my cheeks, just to see if we can look and highlight and contour like Kim K today. I'm going to use my trusty beauty blender to blend out all of the concealer. Make sure it's blended out well. This is actually a little lighter than what I typically use, but I think it's going to do the trick. Just making sure we blend that out perfectly. Now I'm going to apply, like I told you before, a little bit of concealer on the bottom of my cheekbones. We're just going to do that to add a little bit of definition. And I'm just going to blend that out using the same brush that I use my foundation. I don't want it to be really harsh. It's really blended. I'm going to be contouring with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And I'm just going to apply that to my forehead, my cheekbones, and my nose. And blend that out really well using my beauty blender. Remember, a little product goes a long way with contouring. I see a lot of people use a lot of contour. And just to get the look you're looking for, it really isn't needed. So just blend that out, especially blend it really well in your nose, especially if it's a really darker shade. Now I'm going to be using that brush I applied my foundation with just to blend out my nose a little bit. And this is a little trick that I've learned, just to apply a little bit of, this is actually Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30, and it's closer to the shade of my skin tone. But I just want to apply that right there next to my nose to give me a little bit more definition. I'm going to be setting my whole face using a powder puff and using my trusty Air Spun. And then to highlight and to bake under my eyes, I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes. I don't use a lot of powder unless I am going to be doing eyeshadow like today. And make sure you just apply the powder where you need it to carve out that face. Now we're going to apply the powder under our eyes since we are doing eyeshadow and we don't want any fallout. And now we're going to do our brows. So this is going to be how we get Kim K brows today. I'm using my trusty e.l.f. $4 Lock-In Liner Brow Cream in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm just going to apply it to my eyebrows using an angle brush. And I did get this angle brush out of this Shani brush set. Remember, light strokes, but Kim is known to have a really dark and full brow. And that's what we're going to try to achieve today. I'm going to just repeat that on the opposite side. And your spoolie is really your best friend. You want to make sure, even though you have a dark brow, that it's not harsh. So you want to make sure that you distribute the product evenly as possible. I'm going to clean up my brow using this medium 1 NARS concealer and just apply that using a flat angle brush to give me a really, really clean brow. You can actually do it on top of your brow as well, depending on your expertise. Now I'm going to use the same concealer and I'm going to apply that on my lid. And I want to set it with a little bit of airspun so that it is locked on. I'm going to be using just an e.l.f. cream black liner. And I'm going to use that as a base to this eyeshadow color because it is a smoky eye. And I'm just going to apply it using a small flat brush. And I'm going to blend it out using a concealer brush. And I actually dipped it in a little bit of Radiance Drops by Tarte to make sure that we get a really, really even base for our eyeshadow. And it does help a little bit with the pigment by adding those drops to the brush as well. Now I'm going to be using for this look my NYX favorite color palette. This is the Ultimate palette. And it's really, really colorful, perfect for spring. So I'm going to use that darkest blue shade. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. And to get this look, it does have a winged out effect. So I did wing out a little bit of the black eyeliner when I used the base. I'm going to use the next to darkest shade into my crease with a more defined brush. And for my lid, I'm going to actually use the Jaclyn Hill Morph palette, the darkest blue, which is the most prettiest royal blue that I've seen in a long time. The pigment is banging. I put that right on my lid using just a flat eyeshadow brush and actually dipped it in a little bit of the Radiance Drops to help with the pigment as well. I'm lining the bottom of my eye using that same black liner by e.l.f. and I'm going to blend it out and go in, and I'm actually going to apply this time the lightest shade, the color that I put into my crease, first on the bottom of my lash line using that same detail brush. Now I'm going to be using my favorite CoverGirl Total Tease Hydro Fuge mascara. I'm going to apply that to my bottom lashes as well as my top. I love the wand on this. It's like really, really defined, perfect for bottom lashes. So we're going to brush off all that excess powder, and then we're going to go ahead and contour using my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony. And I'm just going to do that on all the points I want to contour in my face. And then we're going to go in and just make sure we brush our brows, make sure everything is really even. Now for my highlight for the top of my brow, and just for the whole look, it's going to be my favorite right now. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Times Emery Glow, the highlighter. This is an amazing highlighter. She did really, really good. And I'm going to be using a Ulta blush, and this shade is in Pinkish. And we're going to just dust our face with a little bit of all-nighter because we're just finishing up this look here. These lashes I actually got from Amazon. They were like a set of 5 for maybe $1.99. They are okay. I'm not sure about the band. I guess that's something I've learned about ordering lashes from Amazon. But to go ahead and add a little bit more drama to our cheeks, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Radiance Drop to my cheekbones before applying that Amrezy highlight to all of the high points of my face. Now this lip color I get really, really a lot of compliments on. This is Sultry. This is a liquid color by Victoria's Secret. And I just love the pigment of this nude. And there you have it, guys. This is our KKW times Mario collab inspired look. I hope you enjoyed this look. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on all social media. XO Cham.